Joined now, very pleased to be joined by John Boland. John is a past commander of the Aleppo Shriners Temple in Wilmington. Great neighbors. Glad to have you.
Thank you, Mike. We're glad to be here, too.
Here come the Aleppo Shriners.
This first unit that you see here behind the banner carriers is our mounted unit. Those are their own palominos that they own, maintain. The man in the middle is a member of my unit. How are you, Charlie? These guys are usually followed by a little machine we have, but they're being very cooperative here today.
Horses.
Well, of course, I suppose it's because we're Wilmington neighbors.
There you go, sure.
Now, right behind us here is our potentate, Peter Stone, and that's his little 1927 car.
Okay.
That he has. Behind him is Dean Benedict, one of our past potentates, but that's his own special little child that he has there.
Ah. I think I bought a used car like that once, but...
I think that probably was
sure.
it. One of the reasons that we're here today, Mike, is because of our charity, the Shriners Hospitals for Children, both the Burns Hospital here in Boston and our orthopedic hospital in Springfield. Both of these hospitals are maintained at no cost to the patient. In fact, we have no billing departments in any of our Shrine hospitals. And we fly the children in from all over the world, wherever their accidents happen. Some of them severely burned. Many we are able to help and release. A few on occasion. They're burned so severely that we're unable to maintain them. But it is the greatest care in the world, especially here in Boston, where they invented the use of artificial skin. One of the doctors there creates skin by using actual skin grafts from usually the feet of some of the patients, which is obviously the least burned part, and they were able to produce artificial skin which they can use for the grafts. Again, like I say, we make no charge to any of these individuals for what they get, and we also help to provide monies to bring patients from other temples that don't have the sufficient funds that we have. And we end up paying hundreds of thousands of dollars a year just to bring these families here to Massachusetts to house them. We have arrangements with the Charlestown YMCA, the McDonald House, Ronald McDonald House. And they also have some facilities in the hospital itself to house the kids. Most of these are from other foreign countries, and it's quite difficult, but we manage to even school these children. We can get, thanks to the many universities throughout Massachusetts, we're able to get interpreters to help these children to adjust. Here we have in the following these elected and appointed officers of Aleppo Shrine. In the middle, Mike, there, the gentleman with the mustache. I'm sure you'll recognize Mr. Chester Paris that handles all our affairs.
That was great.
Chet is a very good man, and he's got us a lot of parades this year. Chester's giving it the old thumbs up there. He's our chief of staff. These are some of the potentate's aides here going by.
Yeah.
Following them is Colonel Charles F. Rivers Sr. and our unit staff. He is our boss. What he says goes. Charlie's a retired captain in the Newton Police Force. Doesn't look his age. I'm not going to tell you how old he is, but he does not look it. Members here of the Arab Patrol, the oldest unit in Aleppo Shrine, dating back to the 1800s. Some of them look like they're from the 1800s. Our famous Arabic band. I don't want to try to talk over them. That's our Oriental band and their beautiful little curved up toes.
There you go.
Here is the Arab Patrol, as I say, the oldest unit in Aleppo. Yeah. If I'm correct, it dates back to around 1874 or 75. The next unit here is our Temple Guard. These are the gentlemen that you will see when you come to Aleppo. They're there to take care of security, collect the tickets, and keep order. You'll see them at all of our events. This is the best unit in all of Aleppo Temple. My own Legion of Honor.
Very modest of you to point that out.
Thank you very much. These are all honorably discharged veterans of the United States military services, and we also have one gentleman, fellow Mason and Shriner from the Dominican Republic, who's an active Navy commander.
This gentleman you said might be a
Right
little
here is
unique.
our Jeep and our trailer. These are for the fellas that, for one reason or other, cannot march. Where is George? Give us the queen here, George. George Ragosa is hiding way in that far corner there. He's 95 years old and still going strong. These, of course, are chanters. These are our mirth makers.
No karaoke there, they're singing, right?
No karaoke.
No lip sync.
Sounded very good today. There's more members than that, but they just can't get them all in the trailer. Here's the fire brigade. Obviously, those are the fellas that take care of fire security and also EMT duties at all of our events. Those guys do one heck of a job, and
You know, with the price of gas today, I'm envious of these vehicles right now, right?
well, I'm tempted to say that they run on hot air, but they are actually gasoline driven.
As past committee, you could probably say that, but
Well, they get even with me afterwards, Mike. Some of these gentlemen are from locally from Aleppo. Some are from the South Shore, the Cape Cod Fire Brigade. Here's their little, yeah, there he goes. That's Phil Zeller there. I call him the Pillsbury Doughboy. I don't know why the resemblance, but he's the gentleman on this side who doesn't want to pay any attention to me because he knows what I'm saying. This is the old antique fire engine with some of the antique members of the Fire Brigade and Arab Patrol. This is, of course, the Fire Brigade trailer that they use to move all of their equipment. These gentlemen have a great deal to do at Aleppo, especially during the rodeo, the circus, and our regular convention shows.
sure.
John, how many parades do you attend as a Shriner?
We have, some years we have few. This year we've had many, many, thanks to Chet Paris. We've been able to have this parade late in the season. We've got 3 more yet to go before we wind it up.
Now, is there somebody inside that?
There certainly
There
is.
is, okay.
There certainly is, and he is...
Somebody else is hiding from you, no doubt.
correct. That is Aleppo. He is he's our hero. Inside that is a gentleman probably in his skivvies with a air conditioning system going in there. Our director staff, these are the fellows who maintain Aleppo and also have an awful lot to do with the fixtures in our temple. That Aleppo, incidentally, that gets very, very hot in there.
I
That's
should
why
think
I
so,
said it's
yes.
in the summer it's air conditioned, and that is a tough job.
I should think so,
But
yeah.
he's our hero. He's our symbol.
Yep.
The Melha Temple in Springfield has a fella named Melha, and he's basically the
Pretty
same.
much born to be a Shriner then, wasn't he?
That is correct. Here's one of our hospital vans. These vans are used to transport the children, the outpatient children, from their homes to the Boston Hospital, also out to Springfield. That happens to be the Burns Hospital one. Those gentlemen, by the way, not necessarily the ones that were in there, are all volunteers, and they will take their time to bring these children to their outpatient visits. And one of them I must point out is our old 95-year-old George that just went by. He's in there one day a week, drives himself from West Peabody into Boston, and does his thing in there. And they have men that volunteer not only with the children, but with the records keeping and so forth. We've had many, many tours. I've taken people in there on tours at the hospital, and it's just unbelievable to see the work that is done there.
I think so.
But it's great to be able to come here to Wilmington, being neighbors, and enjoy this great crowd. And even though we don't have the greatest of weather, at least it's holding off here.
Sure.
Approaching us now is our Minutemen unit. As you could have heard a little earlier, they've already made themselves known further down the line.
Kids like that.
He's still up there, isn't he? They missed him.
Yeah, I
He's
know, they
still
missed
up
Walter
there.
up top.
He did duck, though, I noticed, yeah. I didn't mention it today. I take a kidding from him because I misidentified him one day. I called him the same name as that gentleman on the fife there, who was last year's captain. I stand corrected again. This is the epitome of the expression, keep your powder dry. Once in a while, they misfire and they hear about it. Great bunch of fellas, though. This is their trailer.
Yep.
Again, it's used to transport some of the people that are getting old. That's Kenny Howe in there. He's the head of our provost guard, and his bike broke down.
Oh, goodness.
If he wasn't so tight with his money, they would have put gas in.
Well, it is pretty expensive today.
That's right.
Here is again our self-explanatory, our ragtop unit here. These are the gentleman's own convertibles. Again, one of the older members of the Shrine driving it there. As I say, these are maintained by these gentlemen. Now, this fellow here coming up, he seems to have some type of a problem with his hands.
Yep, the driver does too.
Yes,
Like Mickey Mouse hands to me.
it's very strange. Perhaps they should go to the orthopedic hospital and have that checked out.
You seem to have adapted well.
Yeah, he has adapted. Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Here, in other words, Irving Ruggles. He's in the Provost Guard, one of the former captains, or I should say current captain, in the Provost Guard. And they're the Provost Guard are the folks that help park cars up there and maintain the order and do the security at night and make sure the building's locked up. But we're getting quite a few gaps here in this parade for some reason. I don't know why. But it gives us an opportunity to talk about the things that we do. And I alluded a little earlier to the friendship between Wilmington and the Aleppo Temple.
Sure.
And we have a great time entertaining you folks, and we just feel great that so many people come out to watch us. We try to do the best we can to make our motto true of if it isn't fun, we don't do it.
You have a rodeo coming up shortly?
We have a rodeo coming up. I'm glad you mentioned that. The end of the month, so the Saturday and Sunday, the last of the month, and the first in October, Saturday and Sunday. There's another gentleman seems to have something wrong with his hand.
It's almost endemic.
I don't know what they were
in that
doing at the start of the
organization.
parade, but
Goodness.
I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm glad you did mention the rodeo. That's quite an attraction. And there's 3 shows, 2 on Saturday at 1:30, 7:30, and then on Sunday at 2 o'clock. And on both Sundays at 11:30, there is a barbecue outside, which people are welcome to come to. Here again, our bagpipe band. These gentlemen have a motto on their door at the Shrine that says, "Real men wear skirts." And I think you're going to have to agree with us here.
Looking good.
Yeah, they're a very sharp unit.
Yep.
I don't like to step on these fellas that play music.
No.
So we kind of let them fill in the time.
Yes.
Here's one of our championship units, the Aleppo motorcycle. These men have won many, many awards throughout Shrindom for their ability to make little maneuvers in these tight spaces.
Sure.
They should be coming back here to show off a little bit. I don't know if Benny Russo's here. Benny has one with a sidecar on it.
I
Yes,
see
he
a
is.
sidecar there
Is
with
he
a
down
flag.
there? I
With a
can't
flag.
quite see him down there.
They're all circling them at the
Yeah,
moment.
they should come flying by here very shortly.
Yep.
I'm not going to, again, I'm not going to step on them. Let's
Sure.
just enjoy what they're
Seem to be
doing.
forming up now.
Incidentally, these motorcycles are over 25 years old, and they're
Really?
maintained by these gentlemen, and they never leave the shrine except for shrine functions. Some of these fellas rode their bikes to Dallas, Texas one year to appear in the Imperial Session. Quite a show.
That's great.
There's
your friend
Benny in
with a
his little sidecar.
There we go.
Benny's got his only friend with him, but he's kind of hard to see. Benny used to tell me all his friends are in his wallet and they're green.
And here we have
And he
Laurel
doesn't
and Hardy
share his
coming up
friend.
here.
Here they are. This is the
Yeah,
classic
wow.
Laurel and Hardy. And man,
Sure.
they look just like them.
Yep, they sure do.
Look at them. I'll tell you, it's just like you took them right out of the film.
They haven't aged a day, huh?
Stanley. I'll tell you, they are an attraction.
One of the clowns of the Shriners.
Yeah.
Clown unit.
Yeah, that is that Mousy? Let's see. Creepy Mouse, it certainly is. Creepy Mouse on his little mobile there. Where's the rest of them? Looks like they have their little, oh, this is their new golf cart. This is a new attraction for them. It's a great hit with the kids, and again, it allows some of the older clowns that are unable to walk at an entire parade to have a chance to get out there and greet the children.
One of my favorite clowns is Rollo. Is Rollo here?
Rollo, I haven't seen yet.
Okay.
The gentleman on this side waving to us in the orange outfit there is Lefty. Lefty has an amazing story. An amazing story. A gentleman that suffered a severe stroke, and he is able to still do his thing as a clown. He makes balloon animals with one hand. He's just an amazing gentleman. And these fellas, they have a great time entertaining the kids. And you can see the reaction from the little ones over there on the side.
Yep.
Even that babe in arms over there is wondering what's happening.
Wait a minute now.
There they go. There's Homer.
That's the legs.
Yeah, there's Homer there. Legs is a good guy. He's got that his little leopard. We have one fella that has a little act here. I haven't seen him yet, but he has a pizza, Domino's pizza he carries with him.
Yeah.
And when you open it up, he'll offer you a piece of Domino's pizza. When you open it up, there they are, real Domino's.
Oh, really? A Domino's.
These gentlemen, they're just kids at heart.
It looks like they're having the most fun out here.
Oh, they are.
You had said if you don't have fun, don't do it. Is it?
That's our motto. If it's not fun, we don't do it.
Sure.
Or words to that effect.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. This is our riding band now. Years ago they were marching band, but this is much more sufficient for them. As you can see, like most of us Shriners, we're a little bit along in years. We can always use new members from amongst the Masons. We are. Let's wait on this one.
So membership does start as a Mason.
You start as a Mason. Once you become a Master Mason, go through your first 3 degrees, then you are eligible to join the Shrine.
I see.
And like anything else, we are constantly open to gentlemen that would be interested in joining. All they have to do is contact any of us or any other Mason. Right there in front of you, that's a model of the
hospital.
remodeled Burns Hospital in Boston. It's a great, great institution. This is our motor patrol. There's Captain Billy Reed right there, enjoying it. Enjoying being captain. These are replicas of 1901 Oldsmobiles. These gentlemen maintain them. I tell you, they work on them constantly. And I've never seen one break down. Some of these men, I think, were born close to 1901. There's my pal Phil Kump right there. Phil Kump Sr. He's currently president of the North Shore Shrine Club, of which I was president last year. Phil's a great man. Loves his cigars. And the tow truck here, of course, in case anything breaks down. The Hillbilly Clan, another one of our uniform units. These guys have a great time, and like it says there, they're supporting free transportation to the Shrine hospitals. That is about it for what we have. These, again, are the vans that we use to run the kids back and forth to the hospitals. And that's about it as far as the noise and the laughter. These are our support units coming by here. Very, very important to us. Also, before I leave, I would thank both of you, the town of Wilmington, the people here, your crew, everybody involved. This has been a fantastic time for us. And we really, really, really enjoy being Shriners and neighbors.
John, we enjoy having the Shrine in town. Great neighbors. People perform this outstanding work.
We try.
Anything we can do to help.
Well, you people do. You do a great job, and so do, we might as well mention the police and fire officers that we have up there that work our details for us and stand by with our ambulances at times. We do need them. And if my wife were here now, she'd probably say, you've talked enough, John.
No, you did a
John, you've done great.
Great job.
Again, thank you very much, folks. It was a great pleasure
Thank
for me
you,
to
John.
be here and for us.
Pleasure was ours.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Rick.
Thank you, John.
Okay, buddy. Hope
Appreciate
to see you again.